Hey everybody, it is Bestie and Lisa, the Purple Dahlia, not your average medium, for our Sunday night live. Sorry we weren't able to do last week. I had a family emergency, but we are here this week. I'll be in and out because I'm still trying to wake up. Had a weekend away, so kind of exhausted.
You had a long drive. You look like I do when I'm done doing work in PA. I come home and I'm like, all right, love you. Talk to you in 3 days.
So you know that situation I told you about one of my friends? One of my new friends?
Yeah.
Where you're like, oh, do I need to come back up?
Yeah.
Well, it happened in her house. We need to.
Yeah, we should probably chat after the show. Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, Kathy. How are you?
Good evening.
So, we've missed a couple of weeks, not because we wanted to. It's either the storm or what do I always say? Family first, safety first. Always these things. Bestie had some stuff that came up. I had some stuff that came up. I recently lost my cat Sierra after many, many years.
Sorry, Bestie.
And tomorrow, Zoe will be joining her. So, yeah. And my shoulder hurts. So we're going to try to get through this. Guess you now know why we can't go live because, crying doesn't help. Especially when I'm going through like eyelash.
It may be a short night, guys.
Yeah.
Just
so I took the meds. We'll see if they kick in. It's been a very long day. I've had my best face on all day, and Bestie knows what that means. I've had my best face on, and my butt's dragging. So yeah. So, and in case you guys forgot, okay, Mama. Let's see. So in case you guys forgot, I got to remember the name of it because I'm probably going to butcher it because I'm pretty sure I butchered it last time. Panda Bug Crafts makes these earrings. They're cute, they're lightweight, and they're super fun.
Yeah. You told me to post about it, like a business, and I'm like, what business? You didn't give me the name or anything about
it. We've been operating half battery on autopilot for a couple of weeks now, people.
Hi, Nanette.
So yeah, it's called Panda Bug Crafts, and she's a small business owner. I had to give her time to catch up because if not, you guys are going to lambaste her. They're very affordable earrings. They're absolutely adorable. They're lightweight, so they don't pull your ears down. And there's literally one type of earring for everybody. Some cute little bubble tees. I like the little flat ones. There's many of them. I forgot to bring them downstairs because sorry. Not trying to do this. Because it's been a very long weekend and not going in the way that I had hoped. So yeah, my dog of over 20 years is going to Rainbow Bridge tomorrow. It's been a long day, so we're not going to talk about that now. For those of you just joining, my name is Lisa. I am the Purple Dahlia, not your average medium. I am the resident psychic for Live Paranormal, as well as the page manager, as well as a natural born psychic medium from Fitchburg, Massachusetts. And I noticed that a lot of people are saying that lately, which cracks me up. Because, when I say natural born psychic medium, I mean, I haven't gone to school for this, nothing. It's how I was born. So this is what I do. Why wouldn't let me join the chat? Connect to comment. Connect your YouTube account to join the I guess. What is going on? All right, so it's not going to let me comment. All right, so that's the part that we haven't figured out yet. So it's Sunday. I went to my first NFL game today. Patriots versus New Orleans. We had some lovely people from New Orleans sitting with us with a cute little girl. She was absolutely adorable. New Orleans won. Their score was 34. This was a goose egg. And I'm pretty sure somebody's going to get fired. Somebody also got a concussion. You could see that on the field. Okay, so I just, excuse me, I just randomly pick them. Usually Bestie picks them, but I'm going to be randomly picking them. So don't get offended if I'm old and slow, because I am old and slow, and I am proving every bit of it today. I did curl my hair. I looked really cute going in this game. We get there, it was just a hell of a breeze going on. So it was not happening. And I do have Angus, who's downstairs with me, one of my coon cats. So if he meanders or whatever, he's a cute little boy, but they're here before I am. So usually when I come downstairs, it's whoever's in the room. I just don't allow my puppies because they like to eat my tarot cards, which is not very good. So let's see. Let's recap. My car died back in Virginia a couple of months ago, right? So I got a new car. We named her Karma after the lovely suggestions from my followers. That's going well. And yeah, so in case anybody missed the news, I'm going to be a grandmother, and I'm doing lots and lots of gloves. Oh, I didn't bring the other gloves down. Okay, so this is the ones that I started. I don't know if you can see the sparkle. So they're gloves for your hands or fingerless middies. See? These are blue sparkle. I did those. I'm sure I looked like the weirdest lady at the tailgate because here I am crocheting. These are the nails, so you don't forget the nail camera. They're kitty cats. See the little kitty bums? I thought that was cute. So the black, and my skull's got little eyes, and so do my jack-o'-lantern. Okay, let's see. Yeah, like I've never been to a football game, so I really didn't know too much what to expect. And I usually watch the college games because I can channel flip and they're more fun. But yeah, I've been to Foxborough Gillette Stadium before for concerts, just not for football and for my vaccines. Oh, you're so welcome, Theo. So, Theo, do I have your permission to share your question? Because it really isn't a question. It's more like, hey, is this normal? Okay, hold on, Carol. One thing at a time. I'm old and slow, and besties, we're all dragging right now. This weekend did not go anywhere as planned. So yeah, so we did the football thing. I think we left the house at like 7 a.m. to get there, and then by the time we got there and got situated and everything, it seemed like we only were there for like an hour or two, sitting there in the parking lot, and then we had to go in. But the guys next to us had a field goal, so you could do the kick, but that was about it. Went in, and yeah, that's probably all the excitement was in the parking lot. That was it. Okay, so can I share that, Theo? I mean, can I share that with everybody? Because it may help them too. Not that there's any super personal information in it, because, I can remove the personal information. So many times if I give you guys a message, right? It's not me. I'm just the speaker. I'm just the phone operator. And then you're like, yeah. And then you go about your life, right? And then somebody else brings it up to you, and then you're like, wow, that was really weird, because that psychic just told me that the other day. Obviously, I'm not Googling it, because there's no, if you knew how bad I am with technology, you would so know that I'm not Googling it. So yeah, so Theo had a question. He was like, wow, that's really weird that somebody would repeat the same thing that you told me. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, is that unusual? And I'm like, it's not really strange, because I've heard of stranger things. So like, for me, in my realm, in my area of expertise, that's completely normal. All right. So let's see. So I know I'm starting early. So this is an advantage to starting early that we can take our time with this, especially when I want to catch everybody up. Okay. So while there's only a few of us, make sure you're sharing and you're liking and subscribing and turn your notifications to on so that way you know when I'm live, where I'm live, all that good stuff. Because we do Sunday nights, we're supposed to be doing Thursday nights, but the scheduling lately, like Jess's plate is full and then some, and then there's me, and then there's Bestie, and you know when I say this all the time, we make plans and God laughs. Oh, God's having himself a little ha 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 on our part. So make sure you share, subscribe, because sharing really is caring. I get the numbers up because I noticed that obviously when I'm not able to come on, the numbers are down, but I'd like to show that, hey, when I show up, because I can, the numbers go up. And please, this is one thing we're going to clear. Please do not answer these trolls. They're spelling live paranormal in a different way. I'm still catching it. They have more than one name. Like there's many things that they're doing. Listen, I'm slow, but I ain't that slow because Bestie will verify that I'm up at all hours of the night lately and I'm getting all the dings. And when I see all the dings, it don't matter if I haven't zapped you instantaneously. I'm coming for you. Okay. And when you put down reviews, if you think you're going to troll there too, we don't use a WhatsApp. Probably because I don't know what the hell a WhatsApp is. But that's okay. I'm there's some things I'm learning I just don't need to know. But we don't use a WhatsApp. We will never message or solicit readings to you by saying, "Could you massage me right now?" They don't even realize that their typo is funny. And I'll be here at 3 o'clock in the morning, punch funny, going, he wants us to massage. He wants the followers to massage them. I'm like, that's message, not massage, you fool. Please use auto check. I mean, or then like they got the same ID for 3 people, and then make sure you realize we follow Facebook community guidelines because they're super important. So my message to Facebook was, I've reported these people time and time again. I have photo shots and photo shots and photo shots upon photo shots. Might one act accordingly because they were not invited to the page? They were not respecting the page. So here's how it works. If you're a troll, the followers will report you to Facebook and block you. I report you to Facebook and block you. Bestie reports you to Facebook and blocks you, which means you no longer exist in our world. And it's not just a blocking. I go the whole party route for banning too. Why? Because that's within my jurisdiction. So if you see them, listen, have your laugh. I understand how annoying they are. And if you're watching one of the other hosts who thinks that she's correcting the situation because she's not, just know that you just have to click on the offensive one, report them, and block them, and that way they can't contact you any further. Okay.
Right. Okay, so
Which is the best to watch? Purple Dahlia, this one, or YouTube? Well, Sundays we're on Live Paranormal, but we also do. Which one are we doing lately? Because I forgot. Are we doing YouTube?
I'm doing Live Paranormal
Right.
Facebook page. I click on Purple Dahlia Facebook page and Purple Dahlia YouTube page. I don't have access to Live Paranormal's Instagram account or their
I do.
YouTube page.
I just don't know how to use Instagram.
Yeah.
Listen, my last other thing was, what's that thing that we used to have before we had Facebook? It was the other thing.
MySpace.
Yeah, I had one of those. I had a lovely teenager do my page up. It was really cute.
I
I
miss
don't know
MySpace.
what happened to MySpace.
Well, when Facebook came around, it just became obsolete.
Yeah. Interesting.
But Let's get into
So
these.
anybody that follows football, you know that we've had a death with the Patriots, Mr. Charisma. But my husband was just telling me that Ditka died. The Bears, Ditka, he passed away.
Yeah, I don't follow the Patriots. Sorry.
Well, I don't listen. You know me. I don't necessarily watch every game, but I support my local boys, whether they suck or not. Mac and cheese would not have been my choice for the head quarterback.
Well, that's how it is with the Cowboys. Ride or die. Those are my boys. Win or
Right.
lose.
And listen, this was my first NFL game. And then for my husband asked me what I thought of the game, and I'm just like, I don't know if you really want to hear this because I might not know all the football lingo. I translate through hockey. So,
Yeah,
like the quarterback's like our goalie. See what I'm saying? If the goalie's mind ain't right, nothing's going to work. Okay. So
right.
I basically explained to him that they're going to either do the standard, which is you shake it up, fire an employee or two, trade a player or two to make them understand that you're all replaceable. You signed a multi-million-dollar contract. Maybe you should read your contract. Show up and play. It's a competition. You don't get it for being cute. And then he kept promising me, oh, there's going to be Bon Jovi playing.
So let's
we
get
went
into
the whole
these.
day. There was no Bon Jovi. So I don't know what I missed.
Let's get into these. All right. So Lynn Palmer. In order to be considered for a reading, you must ask one specific question, not a general questions like any messages
and
from spirit.
Not a question, because sometimes when I say
generic,
it comes out specific. So we need to
there's
have like
always messages from. There's always messages from spirits.
Right. So let's address why it has to be specific, because you could ask me, give me a question, girlfriend, that's all general. Like, give me a question. What people always asking is too general.
What spirits are around me? Or do I have spirits around me?
You always have spirits around. How many spirits? It could be 2 now. Oh, but I've had 5 people that die. Okay, well, it could be 1 person here. My husband recently got a phone, and the woman asked what he does for a living. And then she goes, so what do you do for a living? And of course, my husband's like, and I'm like, oh, I'm a psychic medium. And she's like, what's around me? And I'm like, well, I don't know if anybody's around you, but there's a dog sitting in the corner. And I described the dog, I guess, to a T. And she knew exactly who the dog was. And she's like, is anybody else around me? I'm like, you do realize we're here for phones, right? Like I could be here right now in this split second, only see one. So it's the dog that showed up. But then I could leave and come back 2 hours later, and there could be like 3 spirits for her. Everything is like, hurry up and wait. And we're talking a splice in this time. Boop. It's just a small splice. So the more specific you ask me, the better off I am to answer it, because what happens is, like, you see a bus and it lets all the people out all at once. That's what happens when they know that I'm connected with spirit, and spirits just stands here. Or we'll have, and this happens all the time, we'll have a stray spirit. When I say stray spirit, well, how can that be? So say if I'm doing an event, well, they see all these spirits coming through for people that have attended the event, right? Well, other spirits see them voicing their situation, so they just interject.
Let me address something right now. For the person who said, what is my child's favorite color? Are you testing her?
Yeah, here's the thing. If you think you're going to ask a question like that and you're doing it to bait me, I'm a psychic medium. I do consults with the police on unsolved cases and missing bodies. What makes you think that I'm not going to know that answer? By the way, it's blue, but moving right along. Anyways, go Bengals. Are they in the NFL? I have no
Yes.
I usually just watch the college games. Again, I am new to football, like as a follower. And it's usually when I don't have something good to do on Saturday, like investigating, I sit there and channel flip my football and with no volume.
All right. So Carol wants to know, I found on my doorstep a dead, long-stemmed white rose deliberately placed right at my door. Any ideas about this?
Do you have a doorbell camera? Because I feel like somebody's doorbell camera caught the person that did it. Do you know what I mean? Like, even if it's not your doorbell, somebody in the neighborhood, there's somebody walking with a rose. And why do they want to remain secret? I don't know. Who would want to remain secret? Yes, I know this is the shoulder I had surgery on. I'm probably going to have another one. Um, Carol, it feels like somebody wants this to remain secret because spirit's like, shh. So one of your neighbors caught it on their Ring doorbell. So if one of your neighbors brings it up, by all means investigate on your own. But I'm trying not to have any issues with spirit right now because I kind of need them on my side tomorrow.
All right, Len Palmer. Going through a separation, will I get divorced? We just separated too, is another comment she had.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. That's stressful. I don't think that you're going to be able to salvage the marriage. Whether it's going to be a lengthy separation, like, because I always hear about these things like amicable divorces. What are you both brain dead? Because like that, it's never going to happen. You know there's going to be a point of contention on something, whether it's the TV or the dog. I choose the dogs. I'm going to say a year from now, you will be free and clear. But in the meantime, as you have to live through the process, unfortunately, I want you to work on yourself and focus on you. Okay. When I say focus on you, that doesn't mean like, oh, hell, you can go out and spend all the money in the world you want to spend, honey. You do you. I want you to work on your inner soul because it's like a death. It really is. Like when you are no longer friends with somebody, or there's a divorce, or you break up with somebody, it's almost like there's a death because everything revolved around them and now they're not there. You have to process it. So there'll be anger, there'll be tears, there'll be a lot of Haagen-Dazs ice cream, some Chunky Monkey, maybe some Ben and Jerry's, and some breakup pizza. It's okay. But I want you to get yourself back to ground zero, the happy Lynn, before you had gotten married, and work on that. So meditation will help. Listen, I know how crackpot it sounds. I know it sounds very Cambridge, Massachusetts. But if you give it a chance and you do it for about a week, it's like anything else. When you try something new, it's not going to work out the first 3 days. The more you do it, the easier it gets. Kind of like if we teach our kids please and thank you when they're small, it becomes auto response for them, and it's not so much as a struggle. Yeah, narcissists tend not to have tears. And again, notice how I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about you. So I want you to process this because there will be little digs and jabs that's going to come back from him over the next year until you're finally free and clear. And then there'll be a few other points of contention. But you need to detox from his toxicity, negative, ugh. You know what I'm saying? It's like I feel like you need to hand sanitize yourself from head to toe because he's just that kind of person. Through no fault of your own. Listen, they're good at what they do. They're very smooth in the beginning, and then the narcissist you can spot it a mile away, and then you're just like, ugh. But you have to detox from it. The first couple months will be hard, okay? But I want you to know you deserve to be happy, and there is happiness waiting for you. But you got to get through this first. That's why I tell anybody if there's a breakup, a divorce, or whatever, 6 to 8 weeks, because you need to get rid of all that other stuff. Go through the breakup pizza and some ice cream, and then, all right, I'm going to go back out. I don't have anything to do. Oh my God, I have some free time now. Now you can go out and do whatever you want. Take a class on something. But I want you to rebuild yourself from the inside. Okay. But it's going to end and it's going to get better. Within a year, I want to say year and a month or two, you'll be free and clear, and there'll be a very nice young man looking for you.
Danette said, I lost a child. There's a word of color. Only she would know. That's why I asked. No beating.
Okay. Say no. Now, see, that's a specific question. I lost a child. There is a word or color that only she would know. Can you tell me what it is? That's something different. But if you notice, because there's a psychic for every day of the week and for every person in the world. if you notice the people that go to these lives, they will rephrase the same question 80,000 times, and then they'll bait. You'll see the ones that are baiting, and they're like, "Oh, you won't know what the answer is," and it's just sort of like, "Of course, I'm gonna know what the answer is, dude. She's gonna know what the answer is. I know what the answer is." Or there's a psychic who I won't name, but she likes to stick her finger up in the air to use it as an antenna. That was really cute for the first 6 months that she was on TV. Now it's not so fun. It looks kind of weird, which is why they squashed it. Let's
So
see.
Nanette, you said
I
blue,
said
right?
blue. Yeah, it's not navy blue and it's not Kentucky blue. It's kind of that bluish purple, almost like a, what's that color? Like a tourmaline. You know how it's not purple and it's not blue, it's like it moves with the light. It's a
Like
funky
it's
periwinkle. Periwinkle.
periwinkle. I know there's so many names for the color blue.
So periwinkle, somebody will say it's more of a purple blue. To me, it's more of a blue purple. See what I'm saying? Like it depends on which side of the fence you are. I know that. Listen, I don't know the one that comes up with these names. Let's see.
Let's see. There's
Hello,
Tammy.
how are you?
Lisa, do you see me leaving my job? It's really stressing me out.
I do, because if you don't leave this job and get another one, you're going to end up with an ulcer. Or not an ulcer. An ulcer is what makes you bleed, right, from your belly. Is that what an ulcer is? It's not like a cyst. It's a lot of heartburn and a lot of acid reflux. It's
Ulcers
an
are like up here.
Yeah, but it's painful.
Down there.
Yeah, but listen, your food ain't gonna get there. It has to pass through. It can't go any other way. Yeah. So I say dust off the resume, get it lined up, and people, if you're using your resumes and you haven't used them in a while, take out all the inflated items because people ain't got time for that after the pandemic. People don't care. They're like, can you do the job or not? Do you want the job or not? It's just that simple.
Tammy said, yes, been having stomach issues.
Yeah, and it's from the job. Listen, stress will kill you faster than cancer or heart attack. Stress wears down your immune system. And by wearing down your immune system, you're more likely to get sick. But yeah, I say if you dust off your resume now and you give it a little zhuzhing. Let's see, it's October. I want to say by April vacation, that time there, you should have a new job and just be like over the hump of like 2 weeks into the job. So actually, this job's going to be more money. More money, less stress. Now that's a good one. We go for that. Absolutely.
I believe in fate. If she is here, then you would know. Because she said, no, sorry, that's not the one. She may not be communicating.
Somebody said blue. So, and periwinkle specifically. Was she a young girl? Like, did she cross? First of all, my condolences on your loss, because I can't even fathom. Did she cross over when she was young? Like, I want to say 13 or under?
She said she was young, but she doesn't respond to that 13 or younger yet.
So this feels like it's more like a 20-year-old. Like, so children are sweet. Teenagers know everything, and they have like a little tootage when they comment. It sounded like there was some tootage, okay?
She was 38.
Oh, no, so she wasn't 13. Because I'm getting, this is somebody that's older than 13. But she's got an attitude. I don't know what the problem is. Like, you can just feel it. like those pleasant people in customer service that you yourself know what customer service is, and you've got everything all lined up and they're still not happy. Just a little tootage. Thank you, Eileen. It's a bleeding also. Okay, because that's what I'm getting. Tammy, just to cover yourself, I would make sure you see a doctor. And that way, even if the doctor, because I'm not a doctor, if the doctor decides like, hey, it's from stress from work, have them document it just so you have it. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't necessarily have to use that ace in the hole, but as long as you have it.
Regina, when will I start to feel better? I'm getting 2. I don't know if it's 2 weeks, 2 months.
I feel it's going to be closer to 2 months. Lord knows we'd want it to be 2 weeks, but it feels like it's 2 months. Are you not doing something that you're supposed to be doing? Well, let me rephrase that. You're doing something that you're not supposed to be doing. You make sure you stay hydrated, honey. Because, yeah, even though the weather's getting cooler, people, we still need to make sure we stay hydrated. Wouldn't you say that you can feel the difference, Bestie, if you have water, if you don't have the usual water?
You feel I know what I'm having. Caramel apple cider.
Coffee counts as water. Yeah, you know what I'm having? Hold on. Water.
Oh, I'm having caramel apple.
Wait. If you've seen me in person, this isn't just a prop. Does this thing go everywhere with me, Bestie?
Oh my God, yes. Yeah. Regina just had open heart surgery, totally unexpected.
Okay, but what did they tell you not specifically to do? Because Spirit's telling me that you're not following all the rules. Did you get your heart rate up? Regina, don't get your heart rate up. Girl, don't you know, like, first of all, I'll give you a good example because I don't want to go into the nasty things, but they tell you have to get approved from your heart doctor before you can have any bomb chicka bomb bomb. That would be a good heart rate up. Don't get your heart rate up. Girl, it's gotta be so hard because I know when I was pregnant with one of my children and confined to bed, they wouldn't let me watch hockey.
Dumb stuff. I wonder why.
Because I had my blood pressure up. Maybe they should have played better. She works in long-term care. I really want you to have that documented, Tammy. Oh my God, I'm brain dead. I believe in fate. Okay, almost stuff in. You're so welcome. What, Jimmy? Are you getting a puppy? Were you thinking of getting a puppy? Because I just got a little puppy. Well, they all start off cute and little, don't they, when they're babies? It's a puppy.
Who's getting a puppy?
Tammy. Did you just get a puppy or are you looking to get a puppy? Hey, Lisa. Lisa, you can probably vouch for this because Theo had this come up earlier. I gave him some information on one of these kind of nights, and then somebody in public that he's never met before came up and gave him the same information. He's like, is that weird? I'm like, not as far as I'm concerned, could be weirder. Like when that guy was sniffing me and goes, don't you smell the patchouli? I'm like, I do. You're wearing patchouli. No, I'm not. I'm like, okay, dude, the fact that you're sniffing me is the reason why I think we all can smell the patchouli. Because Spirit's going, what is wrong with you? Okay. There's something with that puppy. I think either it's another puppy from the same family, like maybe more than one dog in the house. Just be prepared. There's a phone call coming for you. So you can either screen your calls or take your call. I'm just saying, ruff, ruff. Be another baby. You need to find gentler, calmer hobbies, Regina. Meditation works wonders. I don't know if you can do yoga yet. I'd suggest you wait till you get cleared. But you can definitely listen to some meditation. And listen, meditation isn't always Om. It can be ocean waves. It can be a stream. It can be maybe rain. They have a white noise, a green noise, a blue noise, a brown noise. They have all these different noises. Go to YouTube and have your way with all those meditation videos. There's a lot. Well, I listen. It's either the devil you know, you devil you don't. It's sort of like when he has a partner in crime that they sort of mellow out. In other words, they kill each other, and you get to watch and go, "Oh, aren't they adorable?" Yeah, and then playing tug with, items of clothing. It's so much fun to find your socks all shredded.
Ma.
Well, what was the score?
I don't know, but she just yelled outside. She's on the porch, and all I hear her say is "yeah," and I'm like, "Oh God,
Yeah, whatever Ma said. Okay, I have so many word questions. Yeah, but you know what? Listen. It's okay. Yeah, it could be way weirder. That's what I'm saying. Like, I've had weirder things, like like I know you saw the dead body. Yeah, but why didn't you say anything? Because that's usually not a good way to start meeting people when you go, "Hi, there's a dead body over there. By the way, my name's Lisa." You can't really start a conversation. It just you take off on the wrong foot. You gotta go, "Hi, I'm Lisa. I'm a psychic
thank
medium."
you, Troy."
That kind of stuff. "Hi, Lisa. I finished my what the hell is a dissertation this week?"
It's for a doctorate.
So is that like when I ask my child if they want broccoli and they go on and on and on and on and on, and I'm like, I just wanted a yes or no.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
big long.
It's like, what did you think of the book? Did you like the book? Yeah. What did you think that was the best part? It's over. Like, I had a child that would actually put those instances down. Like, she can't get inside your head. Well, she wrote the questions. She had to have read the book, right? She knows what I'm talking about. I'm like, oh, that's not how this is going to work, child. You're going to have to write it out. Okay. Congratulations on finishing your dissertation, but I don't know what your dissertation has to do with your father near you.
It has a lot. Dissertation. There you go.
Vocabulary for psychics. Does that have something to do with your father? Because I'm getting a nod. Yes, it has something to do with him. So either you did it in this career because of him, there's something attached to it. And I'm getting a lot of like yellow and red roses. So yellows usually thanks for keeping me present, attentive. Like, we talk to them like they're still part of our lives, because they will always be part of our lives. But the red roses, and it's like in a bouquet that you give like at somebody's graduation.
And you're seeing yellow roses too?
First, they came in with the yellow, which were nice. They're pretty. And then they came in with how you are with mums. Lots of red roses, but with ribbons on them and stuff. Like, so this person's really proud of you.
Let's see what she says to that. Yellow can mean a lot of things, Lisa.
Right, but for me, yellow roses means like the song "Tie a Yellow Ribbon Around the Old Oak Tree." If you still want me, that song. That's what I get. It's like, thank you for keeping them present. Like, listen, I don't have to yell at spirits because they hear me. So I'm just like, knock it off. Like, I can see them. That's my dad's flower for me, the yellow rose. Okay. But he is like super proud of you. And that's what all these red roses, like, was this a struggle to get this dissertation done? Like, I feel like many times you just wanted to make it kindling for a fire, maybe roast a few marshmallows on it. Because it was like, it's tooth or nail. It was tooth or nail the whole way for the last.
She's crying right now.
Oh, don't cry. Don't cry. That was the rose he gave me for my sixth grade adventure. Red rose. Okay, see, I said graduation. Now, there's no way I could have Googled that, people. And if you know how bad I am with technology, or you've been around me when I go shopping, you know I can shut down the store just by connecting with spirit. So yeah, this is why I have Bessie, so I can just give her my stuff and be like, "Can you pay for it? I'll be in the car." Okay, because he's like super proud of you. Like, whew, it's done. Like, he wants you to take a giant sigh of relief, and then I don't know if I can legally say that. He wants you to go out and like, play some elbow tennis. Don't saying? I have a good time.
So, little thing about Darla. Darla's my friend from EMT class.
Hi, Darla from Bestie's EMT class. What? That's not what you did. Is that what you asked me to connect with? No, you asked me the question. I answered it.
I know.
And see, I don't usually choose the questions because people be like, oh, you're always picking the same one. No, not really. If you follow me and you're a regular follower, then you know how I roll. And if I get something, I give it. If I don't get it, I can't give it to you. But also, if you ask a question, you should probably be ready to get the answer.
Hold on 1 second. Darla, you need to go wipe your tears.
I'm so
and
sorry.
go blow your nose.
Honey, I'm so sorry. I wasn't trying to make you cry. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I can feel her right now.
Nobody cries alone in my presence.
I started tearing up too because I knew, and I just.
Hey, Brookie.
Hi, Brooke.
You're so sweet. Yeah, we're going to have to hook up with Brooke next time when I go down there in a couple of weeks. Okay, it's happy tears. Okay, because like even then, like, you know, I'm the one that will cry at a Dorito commercial because I can. And it has nothing to do with the Doritos. It has to do with like, oh my God, could be a scenario where she broke her shoe. Dude, you know how much she probably paid for those shoes and how she loved those shoes? Because we've all done it. It's like our favorite pair of shoes.
You know how I'm stuck with you and I are stuck together?
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm stuck with Darla because
You act like that's a bad thing.
Remember when I told you my friend was in the hospital?
Mm-hmm.
It was her. And good thing I opened my big mouth in school, in class, because she needed to go. Or she couldn't have been here today.
She needed to get out of class? Wait, what? Can't you just call your homeroom teacher or fake a call or a note from your parents?
No, I basically saved her life because I opened my mouth. She didn't want me to, but I did.
Sometimes, Darla, it's our judgment. We get in our own ways. We can't seem to get out of our own way. And Bestie has that wonderful knack. And again, Bestie was one of my followers. And Spirit said, oh, you guys are going to be working together. I'm like, oh, that's cool. So I told her. I had no idea. Like we had this meeting should have never happened. There was so many. It was like a perfect storm, a series of unfortunate events with my meltdown and vomiting. But anyways, yeah. And I just showed up, and ever since then, my GPS only goes to Besties.
Yeah, it's true. Wrong,
I type in home, and it pulls up Bestie. It's
because you belong up here. Well, when we move south.
I'm going to Besties. I'm going to Besties in what, 2 weeks?
You'll be up a couple of days before the 28th.
Right. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, because I got my hair appointment before that. Yeah, I know. We're discussing. What the hell did I do with my calendar? Oh, I must have moved it. Must have happened when it was in my pocket.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah, so what's today? I have no idea what today
is. Today's the 8th.
Okay, so 2 weeks.
Oh, Brooke. Oh, congratulations, Brooke. Happy early anniversary.
Happy anniversary. I just had my anniversary on the 1st. Anyways, I got puppies. Okay.
Any other questions? Because there really it hasn't
and it doesn't have to. It can be about the paranormal. It can be about investigating. It could be like, hey, Lisa, we want to meet you at a tavern for some apps and some cold beverages, which Bestie will tell you my cold beverages is usually water. Not that I don't like to drink. Of course, if Olivia's making those cocktails, I will be there.
Well, I got it right here.
Oh, good. So it's apple cider
and caramel.
Caramel. You say, how do you say it? You say caramel?
Caramel vodka.
We call it caramel. And caramel vodka. First of all, I didn't know there was a caramel vodka. Just like
there's peanut butter ones too.
Can't sign on for the peanut butter. I love peanut butter, but I can't do the artificial. It's gonna sit right. Okay, Darla, your dad's not done yet. Hold on.
Oh boy.
Do you have another graduation or a certificate ceremony? Because I'm being shown like a paper certificate, like a diploma, but it's not a diploma. It's like an accreditation.
Our EMT class.
I've never taken an EMT course. By the way, I say all the little cute
We
videos
get
I see, you can
certified.
send them directly to Darla because they're funny. Would be what you get at the end? Is just like a certificate to hang in like on
I'm
the
not
wall.
sure, but I know that's what we're doing right now. And she's gonna, like, once her dissertation's done, she'll graduate as a doctor
Okay.
with her doctorate.
Because I feel like the closer you get to the finish line, the harder it seems, and the longer it seems like it takes you longer to get there, even though it's a short period of time. You just got to take it into consideration, like, but he wants you to decompress. Oh, I don't know, about 75% because you got the dissertation out. That was the big chunk of that was the big chunk of it. Okay, you got the chunk of done. Now you just got to go and clean up the little crumb things, and then you're golden.
Hold on 1 second, because she laid down. I'm having her come back in. I'm like,
Okay.
he ain't done. There's more.
Okay.
She's
You're
coming
so
back
welcome,
right now.
Carla. I'm sure we'll hook up when I'm there in a couple of weeks. Eileen says I get one yellow rose my birthday for every year. Oh, nice.
Okay, Darla said she's back.
Okay. So your father said that the closer you get to the finish line, the further away it seems. He wants you to decompress, like de-stress about 75% because you got the big chunk out of the way. He just wants you to clean up the rest of it. And that's easy stuff. But you know what I say when I'm my brain's fried, Bessie? Like I'm still functional. But remember when I pulled into the parking lot for the gender reveal the night before, and I was like, why am I here? And you're like, and we both had to think because we were both brain dead. John's like, cake tips. I'm like, oh yeah, that's it. It's one of those things where like you're brain dead, punch funny. I just need you to take like a little bit of a breather. I'm not saying to go hang glide or anything, just like a little breather. Like, oh, I don't know, maybe like some dinner and some friends with a psychic and maybe like a couple of cocktails and a ha ha ha. You know what I mean? Like just low key ha ha. Okay.
She's seeing a certificate type thing. He's showing her a
Yeah.
certificate.
So like the
Like,
kind of if you were a doctor, you'd hang it on the wall. This feels like it's an accreditation. So this is different from your big chunka thing because that's like really extensive. I don't know how this. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to lessen the importance of the accreditation because it's not exactly a doctorate, but they printed it off the computer. You'd see what the difference is. Like when you get a doctorate, it's like I don't know, handwritten with calligraphy, fancy. This feels like it's like okay, print, but that doesn't take away from all the hard work that was in it. Okay. Let's see. Lisa Susan said, oldest had a baby boy. Congratulations. We sent a gift. Of course you did, because you were raised right. It seemed to open communication and cracked. Is this a good thing? Tread lightly, girl. So far so good. But when all that newness and we got a baby wears off, the claws are gonna come out again. So just cautious. Just be very cautious. Like not listen, be you, do you. Be cautious. Don't give them the back door with all the like the security codes and stuff like no. I don't know if I'd even share like even like major things that are happening in your life. I'd keep it light and cordial like we do when it's a business Christmas party. You know what I'm saying? Like share, but don't share. We can discuss this off air, Lisa. I'll be able to use the juicy Massachusetts masshold terms that we use, so people understand. Let's see. I feel so bad I made you cry, Darla. I'm so sorry, honey. Let's see. It's a different taste for sure. Yeah. He's so proud of you, though, Darla. Like, oh my God. Listen, you know how us parents we get proud of our children and we'll tell anybody and their relatives that have DNA like, oh, he did this today. Like, I'm so proud of him. It was a challenge. It's that kind of thing.
he's so proud of you.
Yeah.
I'm on the phone with her right now.
Yep. Lisa, listen, there's a crack in that foundation. She wants to, but she's just so autopilot of getting in a zinger because that's the toxicity she likes to drink. She likes to drink the Kool-Aid. She likes to mainline it. Know what I'm saying? If she detoxed from the narcissist that's influencing her, yeah. But listen, there's no better understanding of what our mothers went through until we had children. Then we got it. Right? That same thing is going to happen. Although, congratulations. I will say that he's going to be a big baseball and football player. I can tell you that much because that's what I just got. Somebody is bragging on the other side. Okay, you'll have to. Okay, so my children with this. He's going to be a double letterman in high school. They say he's going to be a double letterman in high school. If he is on the autism spectrum, he's going to be pretty high functioning, honey. What does it mean when you see 1111 and 333? Seems to be happening a lot. Well, when I see 111, it's all angel numbers. So that's the angels making an acknowledgement like, we got you. And when you see 333, 3 is my mother. 3 is my number. It's not my favorite number. My favorite number is 8. But 3 is my number. Okay? And my kids laugh because 3 people are named this name, 3 people are this. I got 3 puppies, okay? But my house number is not number 3. And so my son used to be like, yeah, well, it's not a 3. And I go, yeah, the number of our house is 42. What's the number that's missing? And he goes, oh, right, yeah. So it's the number 3. But let me look them up. Oh, my God. Did you know football games are like a mile worth of stairs to go to the potty? Just let you know. All right, so 111, we'll cover that one first. And you can Google this online, people. It's not like I'm holding any magic wand over these things. If you ever watch Joni White Buffalo, she can do the stuff in her head. But yet she makes me look up the book. So the book I'm using is Doreen Virtue, Angel Numbers 101. But there's a bunch of books. Okay. I just like hers because those are the cards I get. And I like her cards. Yeah, it comes with a big description book. I don't usually read them, but occasionally I will. So the number 111. This number brings you to the urgent message that your thoughts are manifesting instantly. So keep your mindset focused upon your desires. Give any fearful thoughts to heaven for transmission. So in other words, give to Caesar what is Caesar. All right, you're going to give to the angels and let them handle it. That's 111. So what was the other one? 333, right? 33333. Okay, 333. Okay. If I just triggered a whole bunch of yawns going across the United States, I'm sorry. You are completely surrounded, You're completely surrounded, protected, and loved, and guided by the benevolent ascended masters. So that just means that the higher beings, they're giving you the what's up, girl. That's what they're giving you, the what's up. Don't you love how I translate this stuff? It's so much more fun when I put it into real English. All right. I'm going to message you, Lisa, about a recurring dream I've been having. Listen, as long as it's not the one with all the Maine Coon cats in my yard, because somebody keeps putting that dream, I am not getting another animal. Not that I don't love animals, I do. My heart is broken, and it's actually going to be pulverized tomorrow. So if it's any dreams with pets, you might want to hold off a little bit, okay? Because I'm going to be sleeping and eating a lot of mac and cheese this week to try to make my heart feel better. And
if you guys listen tomorrow and Tuesday, if you guys need her, you were to message the page. I will respond Not
Virginia,
Lisa.
I do not have a 3 in my license plate. My license plate is a Bruins license plate.
She was probably asking Cassie,
Oh,
maybe.
hello, Christine. How are you?
All right, guys. So Lisa's still in pain. We're gonna cut this short. She needs her rest and to ice and heat on that shoulder.
I need that little dog I have because she throws hands. I said to her, don't sit on my shoulder, it hurts. So she goes to the other shoulder and she starts throwing hands. And she looked at me like, well, it's not that shoulder. I'm like, oh, girl. Ooh, thin ice.
All right, guys. You know what we always say: pay positivity forward. Be part of the solution, not the problem.
Please make an extra effort to throw some positivity heavily into the world because on the news lately, I swear we're back on tilt. Like, it's like, is it Armageddon? Because I'm like, seriously? So you switch the station, you're like, what is wrong with people? Conflict resolution should not have weapons. Use your mouth. If you haven't learned how to have confrontations properly, try to do them now. Now's the time to learn. Learn, learn, learn. Nothing for you. I'm sorry, Gail. What did you ask?
Let me see if I can find her question. Here it is. How is my mom? I miss her terribly.
Okay. Okay, bestie, it's not a mum, but it's a fall flower.
It's a what?
You know how you like the mums? You know the
Mom.
flowers, the flowers.
Right.
What is the other fall flower? There's a different one. It's not mums. Can't remember the name of it.
I'm drawing a blank.
But you can see it in your head, right? How would you describe it? Listen, I'm not that girl that goes, oh, I got flowers. I'm like, ooh, somebody gave me yarn. Yeah.
Lilies.
Are they daylilies?
No.
It's not a honeysuckle. It's definitely not a honeysuckle.
No.
Although honeysuckles smell really good. It's another fall flower. That I can tell you. It's another fall flower. Either you're seeing pictures of this flower or there's something like,
Chrysanthemums.
but how do you spell it? It does chrysanthemum not look like the way it should be spelled?
CHRYS. Something.
Is there a K in it? Hold on. This
No,
is
there's
how
no
good
K
at
in it.
technology I am. Wait, you guys are going to all be impressed on how I work this out.
Hold on.
What is the other fall flower besides mums? Whoa. Well, proving that I'm great. You heard me ask Google, right? Now it's showing me pastry flowers.
There's colorful mums, roses, dahlias, purple pansies. And
Pansies.
yes.
Pansies. That's what it is. Purple pansies. Is there something or a little the nose book? Sometimes they put just one flower. I don't know how they do it, but they put one flower in a tiny pot or a little pod of water, and it's like to a magnet. I'm being shown a fluttering of these flowers. Yeah,
So they spelled it out, chrysanthemums.
Tammy Wilder says, me and my husband are not vibing and I have no idea what to do. What's wrong?
Are you talking about these flowers, Bessie?
That's a dahlia.
No, that's chrysanthemums.
That's a chrysanthemum? Then what? Oh, I got it confused with the forsythias. Okay, it's that flower there, but I thought that was a dahlia. No wonder why she keeps throwing them at me because I'm too stupid to know what kind of flower it is. I am not a florist. That's how you know if you just type purple dahlia at the top of your search bar and one says florist, I'm not that girl. Okay.
And let's see, chrysanthemums symbolize happiness, long life, and joy. It also long life and rebirth. It's in Greek superstition. It's seen as a protector against
I'm
evil
listening.
spirits.
Yeah, I got this pastry flowers. I got 4 different kinds of flour: bread flour, cake flour. There's a lot of them. That's what I got.
All right, guys, we're gonna call it a night. Join us next week. I think I'm. Am wait next week? Oh crap!
Just Sunday. Okay, so do Sundays. What's the other day that you could be available?
Well, next Sunday I'm not available because Dusty has to go in for a sleep study at 8 o'clock at night on Sundays.
Okay. So you
Can
know
we
what?
do a Saturday night next week?
That would work with for me. Well,
Do the
wait. No, it
14th?
won't. No, it won't. It won't. We'll have to work it out. See, once we hit August, all fall gets super busy. So let me tell you this much. If you're living in the PA area, and I'm not going to say what, but this is a reoccurring function, an event, so you might want to put your ears to the railroad tracks and listen. Okay. And Best usually tries to book me some readings while I'm there, so that way I can try to meet my peoples, because I have peoples, lots of nice peoples, I might add. So that's going to be, what are we talking?
You're coming up the 25th, I thought.
Yeah, because the 24th, I get my hair done. We can only do so much. 25th, so I will be there 1, 2, 3. Can't do anything on Saturday. Can't do anything on Sunday, because that's it. So I'll be there for 3 days prior. So 25th, 26th, 27th. So if you're looking to book, or there's enough interest to meet somewhere in PA, of which Bestie will know what is a safe area for me and what is not. I'd be more than happy to do so. We'll make it fun, though.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure if you go to my event and you show up with some yarn, oh, I don't know, might throw something special in for you, like a hug. Sorry.
All right, guys. We love you all. Good night.
Yes, please pay positivity forward. Keep it going. Collect those good karma credits and don't necessarily have to use them. What city in PA?
By Scranton, Wilkes-Barre, PA.
Well, it's not like Waccamamock. It's not there.
No, it's not Lake Walcom. No, fudge.
And she
Lake
leaves.
Wallen, Paul Pat.
No. She leaves PA from Waccamamock and she goes to New Jersey. And I go, where are you? And it's another Wicca Walker. I'm like, yeah. I go, are you near the Pine Barrens? And she goes, well, and I look on the map. I go, yeah, you're near the Jersey Devil. Okay, girl. You have a lovely weekend.
Good night, all.
Good night, all. I love you guys. Take care.